I've been slipping back, heading south, car sick on a Tuesday. Missing cash, blacking out, heartless in a few ways. Shit for luck, elbow shredded, I held things steady like too late. Please calm the fuck down, I'll do whatever you say. I get it, I'm living too hard and it's time that I stop it. For rising on up and then tumbling down, well it's part of the process.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy ColoradoChaos bringing you another episode of Chaos Craft. As you see, I don't think I've done anything since last episode. I think the last thing we left off with was talking about putting a roof onto this place. And yeah, I still haven't done that. So let's go inside and see what is going on. Okay, first off, before we go inside, I have been on this. I've been on Minecraft in a few days, and so this is my first time just getting back on. And I actually really like this door. I know I was kind of bashing it earlier, but it looks pretty nice, and I think it's definitely a cool concept. So after all that talking, let's jump in here. We still have, basically, I don't think I've done anything. I think I showed you guys clearing this out last episode, and that was fun. It wasn't fun. But yeah, I cleared all of this out. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys that. I need to clear it out more up there and more on the side, I think on this side, and I will show you guys why. So basically, I went into a creative flat world, and I don't have MC Edit or anything, so I couldn't just like copy this and put it into that other world. So I just kind of started building. I knew that I had 9 blocks across and 3 blocks up to start off with, and I made a design out of that. So let's hop on over there, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys in that world. Alright guys, so here we are in my redstone testing world, my creative flat world with a few inventions. Not really inventions, just a few things that I've built over my time. I do have a few inventions, but this world is pretty new. I had another one, but I did a Herobrine command in that, and he's still living it there. I'll just keep it at that. So he kind of blew up everything, but anyways, back onto what we've been doing. So if you see over here right behind my hopper man and our little chest setup, this is the what I'm going for that wall. Now it's not gonna all be stone brick. I just used that in the flat world because it was easier. I don't have to like think about a pattern or anything. But once we jump into our survival, we will like keep up our pattern of the stone brick and cobblestone. Right now it's just all stone bricks. So yeah, this is what we have. This is what's going on to that wall. So we have our 9 here, our 1, 2, 3, our main entrance, and then 3 more over here. And we only had 2 going up, I believe. So I need to clear out a lot more going upwards, which is going to be a pain. But it will be done. And yeah, you guys might be asking, what the hell is all of this going on here? Well, basically, this is going to be our storage system and our Nether Portal and our smelter and our Great Rail to go to the spawn chunk. Basically, this is everything right here, and this is a pretty cool invention. This is my favorite thing I've ever built. As you see, doesn't look like there's a lot going on. Actually, it might, but yeah, there definitely is a lot going on. So let me show you guys kind of what's up. So over here we have our furnaces and our smelters with a lot of hoppers, and we have water streams. So I'll show you guys kind of what's going on here in a minute. So basically, in this chest here, we put our coal. It goes through these hoppers here. Or wait, just kidding. It doesn't go through those hoppers. We put our coal in here. It goes up into this dropper elevator here, gets spit out underneath here where there's a water stream going above these hoppers. So the coal gets dispensed into these furnaces through these hoppers. And in the other chest right here, we put what we want to smelt. So we just throw everything in there. It goes, it's that item elevator. It goes up here, gets spit out right here into these hoppers. Those hoppers come down and connect to the top of these furnaces. Once it's smelted, it drops down in these furnaces, or in these hoppers, goes into these hoppers, goes into this dropper elevator, which carries it up, shoots into this stream, which comes this way, shoots it into this chest. This chest has a hopper underneath, which connects to these hoppers, and this is our storage system here. I don't remember the exact name of the person I got this from. I believe it might have been Tango Tech. Not exactly sure, but I will try to remember to put a text caption on the screen saying who it was, and I'll put the link to the video in the description below if I remember all of that. But basically, this is our automatic storage machine. So in here, you have 4 things that will not be that won't be allowed to go through your storage system. And so if you just rename something, you're pretty much guaranteed that that won't happen. So I just renamed coal because it's something that you don't really need. Like you get it easily, and you can rename 64 of them for 1 level. So I thought that'd be our best option here. And then this slot is the slot that you put whatever you want to go into this chest. So like if I wanted this to be my iron chest, I'd put iron in here. The only downside of this storage system is it keeps the first 41 items of that specific item that you like put in here, and it keeps 41 of them. I don't know why, I don't know the math behind it, but it keeps 41 in there, and then the rest gets dropped down into these hoppers, which brings into these chests. So it's gonna start. So both these chests are for the same item basically, and I have my storage sorter up here. So those could be the same, these are the same, these are the same. And basically I'm going to bring this all the way around. This is going to go on for quite some ways. I just stopped it here because this is just for demonstration purposes. And that will go on for quite a while down that giant hallway that we have. Repeating this same design here. And then it goes through, like if it can't drop down into that one because it's not that item, can't drop it to that one, so on. It keeps going through the hoppers, testing each and every one to see if it could drop down. And if it can't go to any chests, like if it's an item I don't really care about being sorted or something like that, it gets put into this chest, which drops it to these 4. So these 4 are going to be our miscellaneous chests. And it doesn't look like I powered those last 2. Yeah. So let's copy over 64 of these real quick. I have to put 4 in here and 4 in here. And then that's what powers those comparators behind it. And the signal does not cross over. That's what I like about this design, is if you have like a whole stack in there, it won't cross over to this redstone circuit over here because the signal can't go that far. So yeah. That is how the sorting works, and then you might be asking what this is next. Actually, one more thing about the sorting. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Come back here. Alright. One more thing about the sorting. If I don't want something smelted, because this will always smelt it no matter what if I throw it into this chest. Say I don't want my cobblestone smelted, or I have fortune on like diamond. I guess you can't really smelt that. Say I don't want like my iron ore smelted, then I will put into this chest. This chest brings in those droppers, which tosses it into this stream right away, and then it goes over there. And then I just have an ender chest here because I need an ender chest somewhere, and it balances out better. And then I'll show a demonstration at the end of this video showing what all these redstone lamps do. I kind of just threw them there, but as you see, they're powered, and while this thing's working, most of them get powered, so it's pretty cool. I'll show you that in a little bit. So you come over here. Now this design here, this is for our rail. If you guys know who this is, you probably should. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, definitely my favorite redstone go-to guy. This is the design by Mumbo Jumbo for his great rail system. We'll go over here and check out the ins and outs of it. So basically, here's all the redstone. It doesn't take that much at all. This is all underneath that wall right there. I could fit it perfectly. I could fit a lot of things perfectly into this design. That's what I love about it. And if I want to expand it, it's always expandable if I want to expand my storage system. So that is great. That is awesome. I love that thing. Anyways, back onto this topic here, the Mumbo Jumbo rail. So what you do is you stand on this pressure plate, you get a cart, you sit in it, you don't have to push anything, and you go on your way down your rail system. And when you want to come back, you're coming back here, you hit that detector rail, it goes here, it pops off into the cactus, and then it pops off into these hoppers, which puts it into this dispenser here. As you see, I have a few in there, and then that shoots it back out each time you use it. If you don't use it, it just goes off if you accidentally step on that, as you guys saw over there. So now I only have one in there. So this will be a little better demonstration so you guys could see this thing actually works. So I step onto here, jump in here, it moves you automatically, and then when you're coming back, you just come back this way, go in here, it bounces off into these hoppers and ends up right back into that dropper. So that is what we have going on to get over to our spawn area, and I'll probably use that to connect a lot more areas in the future. This is great design, it uses very little resources, and I absolutely love it. As you see, there's some redstone down there. I could definitely put some blocks here so you guys can't see all of this. There we go. Now you can't see the redstone. But that is how this works. That is how our storage system is, our rail, and I thought, why not? I need another portal somewhere. This is what I've seen Mumbo Jumbo do on his Hermitcraft series. Let me grab a flint and steel real quick. So basically, because I am in a single player world, if I'm in creative and I try going through this, I will go through the nether right away. But if you're in game mode 0, if you're in survival here and you're in a single player world, you won't go through it right away. So it just looks cool to walk through to get to everything, and it kind of really brings this place more, it's more eye-catching. And yeah, like I said, you can walk right through it and get to all of your stuff. Of course, you get the obnoxious sound each time, but that's okay. And then if I ever want to use it, I could stand inside of it and start using it. I'm not going to use it for this episode, though. So let's get this back real quick, jump into game mode 1. Break that so we don't have to listen to it this whole time. And the only downside about this is the sound from the Nether Portal and the water stream you can hear occasionally. So, only downsides there. But let's show off how our storage system works. If you guys are still into this video, we will show how all of this magnificent works. And because I don't have anything in any of these hoppers, the first thing, like the one thing I'm going to put in here is probably iron ore, so you guys can see it get smelted. So it's going to drop down into here, and you're going to have 41 in here. So I'm going to do that real fast. And come over here. I know I have some in here. So yeah, everything is empty as I just showed you guys. I need some coal too. This is an actual coal that you can use, so let me grab some real coal. You throw your coal into here. We'll just grab a few of these just to show you guys. And basically, I didn't need this many furnaces because all the coal is going to get stuck into this one. But once this is full and this is full, then it goes on to the next one. And same with the items. So I know we're going to get a lot of resources. So these will basically always be filled with coal. And when I throw in 20 items, a few items will go to that one. Then it will go over and then over and over. These ones probably won't get used that much, but they're there just in case I get back from a giant mining expedition and I need a lot of things smelted. So I throw my coal in there. That's still going through. Let's throw my iron ore in here. And there you see it working right here. So this is kind of just for looks. When it's moving the redstone around, it powers different redstone lamps here. And yeah, it's really just for looks. As you see, that last one just went off. That means a iron was just smelted. And when that happens, I'll just show you guys this real quick. So this is the iron shooting out into here, being smelted in there. And then, as you just saw that iron there, this is causing a little bit of a lag. Don't exactly know why. It hasn't lagged me out before. But once it's smelted, it gets shot out here, goes into this water stream, comes over here, goes into that chest, and because it is the first thing, it will not be in either of these chests. It's going to collect the first 41 here. So let's just grab a stack real quick and throw those in, just to cheat real quick. So that's going to drop down to 41, and it's going to drop down into this chest here. So as you see, in a second, so 41 will always be in here. It will not go over 41 if it's being fed like that. And they'll just go straight into here once the iron's actually smelted. So yeah, that's how that system works. And I'll show you this other one real quick. So let me grab something that I wouldn't need smelted. We'll just say like obsidian. Oops. We'll just use some obsidian here. Say I got a lot of this, and we just toss in here. This is going to be brought up right here and get shot out into the water stream. This will, of course, have blocks going over it, so it won't get like shot over. But that's why like this is built up one more, because sometimes it jumps this and gets stuck on that wall. But that's all going to be covered because we are doing this inside of a mountain. So as you see, this all goes into there. And it sorts it all out. So we'll grab some more obsidian, just throw it in there. And the obsidian is going to be in the next one over here. As you see, it got to 41 there, so it won't go over. It's going to go into this chest here and start sorting it. So these two will be the same. Like I said before, these will always be the same item as the chest below it. And if I had all of this lined up and these were full and these were all full with certain items and I didn't have anything else that I wanted, then it would go into this chest here and it would go to our miscellaneous here. Now that I think about it, I might have to change that because it will collect like 41 here, and then that might throw it off if I have a lot of different things going through there. So I might just have to take out that redstone there. So it just drops down and works like a normal hopper there. That might be why I didn't do that at the beginning. But this is how that works. I don't need this here. Sorry about that. Because I don't need that redstone. I just need everything to be able to go to that chest and then drop down into the hoppers. And yeah, this will just be a bunch of junk storage. So it's lagging us a little bit, so I'm going to end it right here. As you see, this is just kind of everything working in action here with the redstoning this stuff and getting smelted and everything. So yeah, that's how this works. This is how our base is going to work. And I'm going to jump into the other world real quick once more. Actually, before I do that, I'll show you how this all started. So that's just kind of random. This is me testing the water stream here, just making sure it still works. And this was the original design that I was going to do, just have one powered rail and then have this on each side. And this is how far I dug out. So I have the 3, 3, 3, and then I realized that I need to dig out 3 behind it as well, even up to 4 for over here. I think still 3. I still need to, yeah, so I just need to dig out here, 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 here. So 4 more rows going this way. And this I really don't need to dig out anymore until I get where I want to do my actual storage system. But this is a lot that I'm going to have to dig out. So I will definitely do that off camera. I might start it on camera. I might do a time-lapse story or something like that. But yeah, this is my original setup that I was going to do. Then I realized that to have an item store, you need blocks behind it. This is me testing the dropper elevator. So I don't remember whose concept this is either, but it's completely silent. The only dropper you hear is it getting shot out into the stream. This is the only one you hear. So that is pretty awesome. Everything else is silent. All the hoppers leading up to it are completely silent. So I liked that a bunch. I can show that off real quick. So if I just throw this in here, see it's all getting sorted. It's all going up there. And you don't hear it at all. And it is right here. So that is awesome. I will leave a... I'll put a text on screen if I remember who it is, and then I will, if I remember to that too, and then I will put a link down below to the video that I got this from. And the great thing about this is you can go up however many you want, and it could be even or odd, that doesn't matter. I just found out that if you do, say I didn't have, sorry, Siri just opened up, if you do something like this, and you get rid of this one here, all you have to do, you get rid of these two, you don't need that torch there, and you just put a block right here, so it takes this redstone and powers this. So yeah, I'll put a video below in the description to show you guys that. This is just me testing that once more, and I will hop into our survival world, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so here we are, back in our little world. It's going to take a second. I might be a little laggy just because I'm loading in the world once more, and I changed my render distance up. So, yeah, because I had it down just for my redstone testing world, if you couldn't tell. But I turned it up. So, I have to dig out this way, and I have to dig out up. And, yeah, that's why it's kind of good. It's good and bad that we're doing this inside of a mountain. Good because it is a mountain, so I can keep going up and as far that way as I need to. Bad because I can't just place blocks. I need to dig this out. So, but it will be protected. It will look cool. Our base is going to look great, especially with that design here. So basically we're going to have the wall like right here. And we'll have that one chest here, one chest here. This will be our little entrance that we walk into. And then the chest here that just shoots it straight up and shoots into the water stream, and then our ender chest here. So I didn't realize how long this video was going to be. I think it has gotten rather long though. I was going to do a jump cut and show you guys the final product of it, and I might still do that, not exactly sure yet. Ow. Not exactly sure yet, but if not, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Chaos Craft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, show your support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button to see future content from me. And comment below what you think about my storage system. I know it might not be the most efficient, might not be the smartest, but it is what is working for me right now. It is what I created, and I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So I will see you guys next time. This is ColoradoChaos, and I'm signing off. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.